Hey, Karina here, your Lucid Living coach. I thought I would come outside because I am doing the new moon in Aries video, and it's a new moon in Aries, and it is officially going to be the first day of spring. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am a transformational life coach and astrologist. And I'm here to give you the energy for this new moon in Aries. And it is very pretty out here. There is a lot going on. I will be talking about some transits that are ahead and also reading the inside degrees and pulling one tarot card because that's all I brought today. And yeah, so let me sit over here. So it's a little more comfortable for me. And I'll be pulling up the chart on my phone. This sun is going in and out, like it comes out and then it wants to go to sleep. I really hope the audio is working where you can hear me. Whoops, I feel like I'm a little far. But the new moon in Aries is at 11 degrees. Okay. And Aries is a cardinal sign. It is the initiator. It's the beginning of spring. We are coming out of the winter into the spring. So, yes, the sun is already in Aries, but there is a lot of things and energies and people and beliefs that we are releasing and we're letting go of, because this new moon in Aries that is happening on Friday, which is it's April 1st. The exact new moon is actually 11:24 p.m. on March 31st Pacific Coast time, because I'm in the San Francisco Bay Area. So we have Venus at 25 degrees of Aquarius. We have Mars at 19 degrees of Aquarius. And we have Saturn and Juno right between those at 22 degrees conjunct. So we have a stellium of planets in Aquarius that are asking us that to move forward and to initiate things. Okay, that's what Aries is. Aries is the initiator, and it wants to push things forward. So we're being asked to let go of the things that have been holding us back, that may have come back up into our lives. This could be a person, a belief. This could be a job. Maybe you already are a business owner, and when business starts slowing down, you're out there applying for jobs. This might be a repetitive pattern for you. It could be a pattern of relationships. Maybe someone that you had released and let go has come back, but you know that this person hasn't changed and that you deserve so much better. This could be meaning to start a business and keep getting tripped up with your beliefs of inadequacy or I'm not good enough. These are some of the things that we're releasing. We have Chiron conjunct this new moon in Aries at 11 degrees. Chiron's at 12 degrees. It is a 1 degree orb. There is a lot of healing that is happening surrounding our ego and how we make people feel and how we allow people to make us feel a certain way. This wind's really kicking up. you guys can hear me. I'm gonna get a little closer for that time being. This wind is windy. It's a windy one. I'm just gonna go. Well, why not? Can because it's nice here, and I just wanted to do it outside. Okay, so we have a lot of shifts and a lot of new beginnings happening. And these guys are writing these little things. They look like Saturn. Those things look like Saturn, the planet. Saturn. Saturn's definitely doing some things. Now, Saturn being conjunct Juno. Now, Juno is the good wife of Jupiter. She is what we love in our marriage partner and stuff like that. And it's conjunct Saturn, which is asking for a commitment. And we're committing, and we're being asked to commit to the future. And this could be in partnerships, and this could be in business, and this could be also in anything that we feel a calling to commit to. And it has to do with the future, okay? And for all you rising Leos and some rising Virgos, this is happening in your partnerships, okay? This could be business partnerships. This could be marriage partnerships. But there is definitely some commitments. There are friendships and people in our lives that we're also letting go of. But there is a huge healing energy about this new moon. Now, we are getting ready for the eclipse. Okay, there's an eclipse happening at the end of April, on April 30th, in the sign of Taurus, and it will be at 10 degrees Taurus. So look in your chart, see where 10 degrees Taurus is, and in that house, and whatever aspects it's making, will be making some big changes and big shifts in that area of your chart. Now, yeah, for all you Tauruses and Scorpios, this is a huge 18-month cycle for you guys. This is the second eclipse. I think the second eclipse in Taurus. I think there was one last year, but it was like really at the end. But yeah, this is the real deal here. This is like the first major eclipse. We will have the full moon in Libra happening on the 16th. So we have this new moon in Aries starting on April 1st. Then we'll have the full moon on April 16th. And we will have the most magical conjunction also around the eclipse. This is when Venus and Jupiter are conjunct. And this is when the sun and the moon will be conjunct. And I will do a video on that a little bit later. But from what I see, we'll have Venus entering Pisces on April 5th. This will be a very magical transit. And a lot of beauty and opportunity is going to be coming up for those that are intuitive and those that use their intuition and psychic abilities and really stepping into their superpowers. This is just initiating people's gifts, especially in regards to your psychic and intuitive and spiritual abilities. Now, as far as the inside degrees, it is at 11 degrees of Aries. And this is sunlight illuminating dust in the air. So, yeah, I mean, light is beautiful, but sometimes it lets you see the little dirty things or secrets, because light casts not only shadow, but it also reveals things that were once in the dark. The marvel is that the observer exerts so strong a presence, yet disappears into the atmosphere. You find yourself to be centrally pivotal, yet subtly, underlyingly a pure witness to the objective turn of events. You inhibit the edge between self-will and the higher will. You hold to the sharp borderline between the infinite and the finite, so that you can create yourself anew out of a whole cloth. Transformation can take many forms. You are endowed here with power of wishing and the capacity to visualize and imagine whatever comes next. An astounding skill at coming back to life, recreating everything, taking into yourself world's ending and world's beginning. All is poised within. A way of looking at things that magnifies the wonder and overcomes all of the dross. In a strong quest to find yourself amidst the breeze of a lot of lost worlds and to salvage the dream and the vision. So yeah, we're definitely experiencing everyone in their personal lives is experiencing some kind of loss and letting go, whether that's a loss of a relationship or a job or an idea or a belief. And we are making, the universe is making room to have space for all the new stuff that is going to be coming in. So now the new moon is Aries is a really good time to take action. Oh shit, there's ticks. Okay, so yeah, the new moon is in Aries is a good time to take action. It is the first sign of the zodiac, so it's time to make shit happen before retrograde season begins. So, hi. I know. Okay, so we have the eclipse season happening in April and May, and then let's see, I think the retrograde season starts in June, but don't quote me on that. May. So, well, at least we're not having Venus retrograde for another couple years. We had that out of the way. So Venus is pretty happy in this in the next couple of years. And right now she's feeling really strong. She's really trying to push things forward. And she's moving through Aquarius. And she's like, she really is seeing the opportunity. I mean, we do see a huge opportunity for growth and forward movement in our business relationships and our plans. We really want to push our plans forward. And when Venus and Jupiter come together at the end of April, we're really going to be seeing and feeling this excitement. And Saturn's right behind her, and it's creating stability to continue to move forward. Now, Mars, on the other hand, is right behind Saturn, and it's really seeing, look, in order for me to create the life that I desire, there are hard work, and because Saturn is the 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 limits. And so it's also the structures. So Saturn's telling Mars, you have to put forth the effort and you have to put in the hard work in order to get to Venus, in order to get to the beauty and the money and the abundance that we are desiring. Mercury is in Aries at 9 degrees, which is kind of conjunct this. It is conjunct this new moon. So we are going to be, I think, getting a lot of insight and downloads. So really listen. Um, it's a great time to meditate, but after that meditation, write a list of everything that needs to get done and do it, because it's a go time. Like when this new moon in Aries, we're going to feel that energy. We're purging and releasing this week. Today is the 30th and Wednesday. Wow, I can't believe it's already that time. Whoa. Sorry guys, I'm a bit late on this. I'll have to jump on the full moon in Libra video right after this. But make a 12-month plan. This is the beginning of spring. It's really going to feel like it too. Whatever that you need to get done, do it within the next month. Okay. I'd say in the next 3 weeks, really go get it. Really push things forward. Really make shit happen. Because when the retrogrades and the eclipses come, it could be a little bit difficult to do that as things start shifting around us. It's going to be kind of difficult, I think, for the fixed signs because, which is, if you don't know, it's Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius, is because they like things to stay the same. And because the eclipses are in the fixed sign of Taurus, it will be affecting the Scorpios, Leos, and Aquariuses the most and changing certain things. So like for Leos, it's going to be shifting their career and legacy, or there might be a surprise shift in your work, and or this could be really exciting too. It could be unexpected windfalls of opportunity in the area of career and legacy. It could be, you getting your payoff of all the hard work that you've been putting into your work. So right now I'm asking all the Leo energy, especially rising Leos and sun in Leos, to ask the universe for what they really want, desire. So if you really want that creative job, okay, or you really want to make a living off of your art, really apply yourself this next 3-week cycle. Ooh. Ooh. And for all you, let me pull up my chart. And for all you rising Aquarius, if you've been thinking about moving or selling your home, buying a home, remodeling your home, spending more time at home, it is a really good time to start making some action on that area. Tauruses, if you're just looking for a whole new look, a whole new appearance, get that haircut, Go out and get a new wardrobe. You know, your life is shifting in big ways. And your partnerships too, your relationships. Scorpio, that's rising Scorpios. Your marriage and business partners will be shifting. So that too. What else? And this is a general reading for all you that want a personal reading where I pull up your personal astrology birth chart and I look and I give a transit. I do transit readings, progressed readings, and birth chart readings. If you've never had your birth chart read, it is a great way to to open your mind to a whole new view of yourself and of the world around you. It really helps. My readings really help to prepare you for the future in a more productive way, especially if you're very sensitive to energies. It's good to know the energy that is coming up for you. Oh my God, these people are trying to fly a kite. Let me see if there's a kite. No, there's no kite in this. But, you know, that's just saying that, look, kites are really hard to fly, okay? And so is success. So is getting your business off the ground. So is relationships. You can try and try and try. And the one that gets the success is the one that continues to try to get the kite to catch that wind and get up. Because once that kite catches the wind in the right timing, the right direction, it has no problem staying up. Okay. But it's those that try a couple times and give up and walk away are the ones that never succeed. So just remember that. And Saturn really wants to bless us, but it's really asking us to do the work. And because this new moon is ruled by Mars and Mars is right behind Saturn, it's asking us to put in the effort, put in the work, and when obstacles come up, find a way to go around them or destroy them and go through it. Sometimes it takes time, effort, strength. It takes perseverance, and it takes the steady approach where you're doing little things daily in order to achieve that goal. We're not always going to feel that energy to make things happen, and that's okay because everything's a process. It's about persistence and not giving up, especially if you want something. But it is a good time to plan ahead. It's a great time to be courageous and to ask for the things that you want. And in asking for the things you want with Saturn right in front of Mars, it's asking us to apply ourselves. And that's how we ask the universe, when we apply ourselves. So by applying ourselves is doing the work. And also have fun, because spring is a time of manifestation. So a lot of things are falling into place. A lot of things are spontaneously going to shift and change for us as Uranus is being triggered by the eclipse. And the North Node is moving closer and closer to Uranus. And we're going to see more and more of a revolt and a revolution that's not only happening in the outside world, but also within our personal worlds and lives, where we're just wanting to break free from the limitations that not only we put on ourselves, but what society puts on us as well. So this time is really about focusing on our relationships and also focusing on how our relationship that we have with our ego is really being highlighted. This is asking it to just do it already. If you've been thinking about and just overcoming the fears of not being good enough, or the fear of failure, or the fear of rejection, or because Chiron, it's the wounds that, from childhood and from past experiences, and how those things can really hold us back from the life that we desire and that we deserve. So we want to definitely heal those wounds. And how we heal is by loving ourselves and loving those that love us, and to give back to ourselves by allowing good things into our life, and to really love who we are, because we're all so different, with so many things to give one another and strengths. Like, I have the strength of healing and being a supportive friend and helping people. And there's other people that have the strength of direction and stability. And it is a time of manifestation. So make sure to do the manifestation ritual, which I love to just sit and think about the things that I would like to manifest for this lunar cycle. And it usually pertains to what house that the new moon is in, is where I like to focus my energy. So for rising Leos, this is in your 9th house of what you believe. This is the house of furthering your education and also traveling. So in Aries, this is in the 1st house for you. And Libra, this is in the 7th house for you. So rising Libras. Prediction astrology is on your rising. So if you don't know your rising, you're not working with the astrology energy very well. So if you need help, you could reach out to me if you'd like to do a reading with me, or you can pull up your own chart for free on astro.com and try to figure it out. There's all kinds of videos on YouTube. All right, so I'm just going to pick a card because it's super windy. Oh, there's one that's turned over. Maybe that's the Knight of Earth. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. A guardian angel. Look at that. I mean, this is definitely in line with the new moon in Aries, because we've committed to a certain path. Everyone has definitely committed to a certain path, and it's about sticking with it and seeing it through and just going for it. The Knight of Earth It is time to get things done. Leave the planning stage behind, because that's for Virgo season, and take action. Honor your promises and commitments. Attend to the details and be thorough. Someone you can expect to be loyal and dedicated and dependable. A well-trained person who does an excellent job over time. A nature and animal lover who may be vegetarian, detail-oriented, diligent, thoughtful, honorable, and kind. Additional messages of this card: renewed motivation, increased abundance, business travel, a guardian angel. So it's really, the night is about moving things forward. The night is tackling. And earth is the earth energy, which is Taurus and Capricorn and Virgo. So it's really saying, hey, look, push forward on these things that you want and desire and dream of, and honor your commitments. If you've committed to a certain person or a life path, then continue moving forward, even though there could be some hiccups or some hard times in relationships. You're always going to have some kind of hard time. You might not be getting along, or you're not seeing eye to eye. You know, someone could be upset about maybe losing a job, or losing out on an investment. And so there's all kinds of life things that come up. It's just about being able to communicate them with your partner and just let them know what's going on in your life so they could better understand you. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about this new moon in Aries. Keep moving and pushing your dreams and your ambitions forward. And there is going to be a lot of shifts happening in May and June. So yeah, this is exciting times. Finally, energy is moving forward. We'll start to feel that more Friday and Saturday. All right, guys, peace out. Your Lucid Living Coach, Karina.